Hey guys, it's Grant Balfour here, ex-pitcher of the Tampa Bay Rays, Oakland Athletics, Minnesota Twins, Milwaukee Brewers, Cincinnati Reds. I just wanted to say you're watching MattieC Sports for You and Me podcast. Enjoy the show. Mattie's got a lot of great things to talk about, wide range of sports. Get on there. Hope to see you guys soon on the show. All right, guys. Take care.
On this team, we fight for that itch. On this team, we tear ourselves and everyone else around us to pieces for that itch.
Coming in at 320 kilobytes per second, it's time for MattieC Sports for you and me.
Due to technical difficulties, round 3 is here with Carlos the Cannon Candelario, who I've had nothing but respect for since he's been with CES, and just a beast inside that cage and up for a big card coming April 30th. So tonight, Carlos, how you feeling?
Feeling good, man. I did 3 sessions today, pretty much. Just, getting ready. I would say like I'm 5-6 weeks out. Just preparing myself more. Like these are like some hard weeks coming up, of hard training. Just smart or something like that. Prepare myself for war.
And, man, like, this is the only guy, everybody, that I interview at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. This is the only person I will interview that late because I know this dude is training nonstop. So that tells you about his game. So, I mean, you've come very far from when you started to where you are now, and it shows because you're on a big card coming up. You're the fight before the main event, Rob Font, who's also from the area. He's fighting Marlon Vera. And then we got you against Tatsuro Taira. So going into this right now, like, how do you feel? Like, what do you think of your opponent?
It's a pretty good matchup for me. Like, he's coming from Japan, been fighting in an organization that I feel like the competition, it's good, but I just feel like it hasn't been like somebody that's gonna test them. I feel like I'm really gonna be the guy that's gonna test them everywhere. I really do. So I feel good about this this matchup. But I always train like I'm fighting the best. And that's what you do when you get into the UFC. You're fighting the best all around. I train everywhere. I train the ground. I train grappling. And, do it all. Nothing really changes. Really. I just try to sharpen my things and do some things that he's good at. And then I work a lot of situational stuff, just in case if things ever go wrong, because I know things get real chaotic in there, especially with my pace. And I'm just, I'm feeling good. Really, really been. I told my coach the other day, I feel pretty excited about this matchup.
And it seems like it, man. I've seen that you're very composed and like you're not worried about nothing. Like you're just going with the flow. I mean, I see from your IG and all that stuff, and just that this guy, there's only two things that like I see that you match up like evenly with is the ground game and in the wrestling part of it. I know you both are very well on the ground, but I know you have a few other things that you're good at that could really be the downfall for him. So
Yeah, man, I really said this yesterday that I feel like my performance in the UFC haven't even been my best, man. Like I know I'm so much better than that. Like I know I really am. So I'm just really trying to showcase my potential. But I know what you mean. I see some things that I could expose. I feel.
and it's funny because I was doing a little scouting for you. So I mean, I just saw like his style is just like I can't even explain. It's just like it's like a little kid running away from a pit bull. Like he's just so like he's just running so like he's out of control. He just runs and runs and runs. Like his cardio must be ridiculous.
And my footwork,
Oh yeah,
people, I put them against the fence. I'm putting the pressure on people. You know me.
the ground and pound king, man.
Yeah, man. I was like really working that today, like really putting my shoulder into the elbows. I'm like really a fan of elbows and just like the whole strike, just throwing more into it, just the whole shoulder, trying to be more devastating with those shots. That's what I've been really working on.
And I look at like I know you're not a person to look at other fights particularly, but that's what I've seen a lot of finishes be is just knockouts by elbows or ground and pound with elbows. Like it's just crazy, and it's such a devastating thing to people. Like nobody sees it coming, but it's like I'm trying to figure out how like say you're throwing an elbow, like how does somebody with that much force not break their elbow off of somebody's face like that? It's crazy.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But I'm kind of a bony guy, so I feel like a lot of those shots, man, I'm tipping shots. But I don't know. They're just like really, like joints.
Yeah, and like you said, I mean, I saw the fights that Tatsuro was fighting, and he fights a lot with Shuto, and I saw the guys that fight in there. Yes, they're good, but it's not. How can I say it? It's not like it's a lot of cardio and running all over the cage. Like they take some quick takedowns and then that's it, or it's way too fast, I should say.
Yeah, nobody hit him. You know what I mean? Like I feel like nobody like where's been like
I can't hear you, man. Sorry.
I feel like you said, there's a lot of like running or whatever, and I feel like a lot of people haven't been trying to finish. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
always trying to finishes. I'm definitely gonna put to a fight. You know that everywhere. If it's like the wrestling.
But I feel like you're more multifaceted in what you're doing. You're not just working on the wrestling, the grappling, the takedowns or striking. You're not on one particular thing where some guy's main objective is being good, number one at striking. Like, you're a multifaceted individual who can do pretty much a lot of more stuff than one guy is known for their, their agility or things like that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like a lot of the lighter weight guys, like this is the A division that really fast paced, and we're doing. I mean,
And I feel like you're quicker on your feet. Like, you think like the next step. You know what I mean? Like, you're not in the moment. You're like, what's my next move? You're already ready to do it.
yeah. I train like always. Oh, I'm always thinking about the next step. You know, like fundamentals, not crossing your feet. What I could do if something does happen, like everything pivoting in this angle. It's just years and years of training with a lot of people, learning bits and pieces of their game and adding it to my that I feel works. Because everybody's different. Everybody's
Right.
different. Like, that's a real big part of MMA, and that's what a lot of people love. That you a lot of things and um for work, and I've been and try to show it in this fight. I talk too much.
And I know you're not much of a talker anyways. You're not like, I'm gonna beat this motherfucker's ass, or like, you're not that kind of guy, at least now.
Like, I feel like I'm more like that maybe in the wins or like time.
Oh, okay.
I'll talk a little bit like it's like in Springfield. I was like really talking to Miguel a lot in that cage, talking shit away.
Yeah, and is it going to be different on the UFC stage?
Different?
I mean, like, are you going to talk a little bit more when you get over there?
It depends, It all depends what he's doing, 'Cause I feel like I grew up in a place, like not the craziest spot, but a spot that you kind of have to defend yourself. A lot of people talk, I talk crap, like we grew up. Me and my brother kind of grew up a lot of, scruffling in the driveway, playing basketball games. You get arguments with people, so it's like talking, like those kind of things.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm kind of used to it. It's not like you, but like I'm not gonna go out my way to like try to intimidate the. But when I'm in there, I get that. I put that mean face,
Yeah, I've seen it.
This dude, like, it's gonna be real. Like, I'm not playing in there.
And I don't know if I remember I asked you what's like the accommodations over there? Like, how's the UFC Apex and how's like the whole area?
Dude, like, man, you're asking me good questions. Like, things I was
That's
just
what I'm here for.
Nah, honestly, like things that I was literally talking about like 2 or 3 days ago. Nah,
I wasn't in New Britain, Connecticut 3 days ago.
No, like I was talking with my coach. Like, I love everything about UFC. Like, just the way they run everything, how they're like, you can just tell like how well like run they are, why they're the top. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even with they're all so nice, man. Everything I needed, they were giving it to me. And I'm not even honestly, like, man, I wasn't even in the roster yet. You know what I mean? And they're treating a good. I did 50 matches for them, you know? And I was just like, wow, treat everybody the same, honestly, there. That's one thing I really, really like about them. And then now they're like, I'm getting everything, supplements to food to, like you said, talking about it. I'm actually in a couple of weeks. I'm actually going to go to Vegas to train out there and go to the Apex with a
Oh,
couple of my
good.
partners. So that's what I'm saying. It's funny that you're talking about this stuff. And I'm actually going to go there, test out the facilities. I went there once back then, a few years ago. I would say like it's like 4 years ago with Rob Font and Calvin Cater. It was a group, with my manager, Tyson, and a few guys from Top Game Management, like Randy Costa. It was actually a good, really, really good group.
Mm-hmm.
Like guys that Mitch Raposa, like guys that have been fighting in the UFC, like fought in the UFC. And man, I love the Apex. I actually trained there like I think once or twice. So it was really, really, really a good experience, man. So I'm gonna go back and I'm just gonna try to take the take advantage of being in the UFC roster and just like the facility, like you said. I really, really love that area and just being in the fight capital, it just feels real. When you go in there, like the air, the elevation,
Mm-hmm.
a lot. You see a lot of legends like Forrest Griffin. Sometimes, like last time I went there, just see big fighters.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's just
Oh yeah.
it motivates you. It tells you like you belong. And I always been telling myself that you could ask like a lot of my friends and stuff, even back then in high school, like I would tell them like I know I can be one of the best and stuff, you know.
And that's a good. I mean, like you said, you'll be seeing like Michael Bisping, maybe Cormier, like anybody. Anybody could be there.
I was there before, I have a few pictures, I have my memories. I don't really talk about it too much because I feel like it's for myself.
That's right.
But um I just want to make more, man. I just want to make more, like more stuff that's like inspires a lot of my friends and stuff like you could do stuff. You could do like unbelievable stuff and really up on in the ranks, and you don't need a big gym and stuff like that. It really just takes a lot of, hard work and determinations and being consistent and not really giving up, man. Yeah, a lot of it does like matter who but I feel like hard work doesn't you can't hide hard work, eventually it's gonna show.
And I saw you. What is it? Yeah, I saw you in Longmeadow, Massachusetts, at an Italian friggin' restaurant eating.
Passed her the other day too. I was thinking about it too. Like, man, I can't believe it hasn't even been a year yet since I seen you there and stuff, and like the CES people.
And look at all that's happened, man. It's amazing. So, and that's the cool thing too, is you're gonna walk out, you're gonna pick whatever fucking song you want that's gonna be like, what's the dopest song I can put on? I hope it's Canon Remix. That's what I hope comes down. And then, I'm sure like just even like the little things, like having your last name on your like on your shorts and stuff. You know what I mean? Like that should be like unreal. Like yo, I'm here.
I feel like I'm not trying to even think is I don't even nothing's really different. Maybe the shorts and stuff.
Yeah. Lots of Reebok shit.
It's honestly the same place where I fought the contenders, the same people, the same hotel, like the same process. It's nothing different. It really isn't, man. When I really, really think about it, it's really like you said, it's really the shorts. because it might even same people commentating as last time, like Paul Felder. Like Paul Felder was doing the last fight night.
Yes. Yep. I watched that the other night.
So it's like
that was the Friday card, right? Wasn't that the Friday card? No, Saturday.
It was the fight with Diego Santos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
So April 30th, man. I mean, you got this guy Tatsuro Taira, and I know you can't predict the weather, so I'm excited. April 30th, and I'm sure that's ESPN Plus, isn't it? I think so.
Yes, it is.
So we'll have you obviously premiering on my show, and people will see April 30th what this dude is about. Even if you should look up this guy's fights, because he's a beast in that octagon. He's quick as fuck, and he knows how to ground and pound if he needs to. So, Carlos, again, you're my homie. So this is round 3. I'm sure I'm gonna try to get you, but you'll probably be famous at some point where everybody knows your fucking name. So you better remember me.
I so flattered when you talk like that, man. But I know you're right, man. About all that. Thank you.
Yeah. So again, follow this dude. Where can they follow you, Carlos? What, like on social media and shit?
Honestly, mostly on Facebook. Carlos Candelario or Carlos Candelario or for it's just I just try to stay as humble as possible. Like, I feel like sometimes I'll be like, man, do I gotta talk shit and stuff like that? But I feel like I just want to be me,
That's all you need to do. No, you don't need to hype yourself up, man. Just be you.
Like I really just want to I just want to perform, honestly. Just perform, do these fights for the UFC, have them like me even more, and just keep climbing the ranks and just do the things that I always dreamed of since when I was in college and stuff, things I've been really, really working on when I think about it.
And I know you got the respect in the UFC because the head man was talking all good to you when your last fight. So we know shit's about to go down April 30th.
Still pinching myself in a way, man. I'm still pinching.
And my final question to you, Carlos, is where the fuck are your shades, the infamous shades, man? Where are they at?
I had took them off, because these are like my training ones. But I have the other ones downstairs.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. You can't lose those, man.
I got you, I got you.
They're like the symbol of you.
Yeah. I know what you mean, dog. That Puerto Rican swag right there.
Yes. You revealed the secret of the glasses on my last episode. So if y'all don't see that, check out all 3 episodes because this one will be coming out. So
you know why.
So Carlos Candelario, aka the Cannon, April 30th against Tatsuro Taira, and I had to find out how to pronounce his name. So, I mean, if I don't know your name, then
Impressive. I was gonna ask that question too, but I'm impressed.
But thank you, Carlos, and we'll have you on again for sure.
Man, I really appreciate the love, man. Just want to give a shout out to my whole team, Underdog, Jay, guys, anyway, putting the work, on the brand. I just want to make everybody proud, man. I just want to just show even you, man, just all the, all the good words, all the all the hype you're putting out there for me too, man. I just want to prove
All the time, man. All the fighters I talk to and people that are on my show are fam. So you've been fam for a long time now. So shit, been a year.
Yeah. Like when I think about it, man, I've been just really putting work in this year with a lot of guys, man. Just even behind the doors, like everything. When I think about it, like there's people I don't even talk about it. Like my boxing coach, Alex Feliciano, like just putting time in with him, Peter. These guys, man, I've been really putting time in, man. I just like think about it. We talk about it all the time, man. Been more than 10 years. It's great. I feel like everything kind of aligns,
A lot of work in that 10 years, man. And now look where you are, about to step into a world you wanted to go to. And so I wish you nothing but luck. As always, man, go get Tatsuro and take care of business like you usually do.
All right, man. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks for watching MattieC's Sports for You and Me. Make sure to follow Matty Cameron on Twitter at MattCameron23 or follow him on Instagram at MattieC23 or subscribe to his YouTube channel, MattieC's Sports for You and Me. Once again, thanks for watching.